Honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect, man. All right, hey, we the brothers of Great Millstone, Florida, man. All right, we out here with the brothers from Lake City, GMS Lake City, man. Our first time being able to meet these brothers, these beautiful brothers. All right, prophecy, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, man. All right, hey, you know, brothers from Miami, brothers from Tampa came through. All right, the fellowship of these Akim, man, and to prophesy, man. Okay, against this city, man. Okay, which, hey, the scriptures tell us, man, in Jeremiah, man. All right, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of my mother's womb, I sanctified thee a prophet unto the nations, man. Okay, all right, so that's what we're doing, man. All right, we got to preach the gospel, man. All right, we got to tell our people the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, man. All right, you got these Edomites and Jakes out here celebrating Black History Month, man. All right, if you want to know the real history, you got to be into the scriptures, man. Okay. All right, and part of that history is that Esau's going to pay for everything that he did to our people, man. Okay, somebody get Revelation, man. Revelation 13, man. Okay.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right, man. So the scriptures tell you, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Herein is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, which the saints are the Israelites, man. Okay, the Israelites are the saints, man. All right, like it tells you in the book of Psalms, gather together my saints unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice, man. Okay, so the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the saints of God. Okay, you are the holy, righteous people, man. All right, that's why Deuteronomy 7:6 tells you what? For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. Okay, so we're the saints, man. Okay, all right, and specifically really the elect, man. Okay, and so the patience and faith of the saints, the elect of the nation of Israel is what? That those that led our nation into captivity, all right, and put us through all type of hell, they're gonna go into captivity, man. Okay, those that killed us with the sword, all right, and hung us on the willow tree, strange fruit, they gonna have to go through that, man. Okay, all right, people have to. Hey, these different nations, they gotta pay for what they did to our people, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
That's right.
That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
There you go, man. So it says prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, man. All right, so these Edomites have to pay for what their forefathers did, man. Okay, and you still see it to this day, man. You know, on the mainstream media, they try to paint it like America's this equitable place now. Racism is over, man. Nah, man. Okay, these crackers still hate our people, man. Okay, these Edomites still hate us. Okay, Jake's still getting hung up out here, man. You got Jake, men and women and children going missing. And these Edomites fucking with them, man. Okay, killing us in the street. Okay, all right, subjugating us to the worst parts of the city, of society. Okay, still ostracizing us. They hate us, man, like the scriptures say. Well, a perpetual hatred, man.
Jake talking about reparations, this and that.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, Sleepy Joe over there getting the most reparations.
Right.
And your ass is still in the hood.
Right.
And Section 8. That's
That's
your
right.
reparations, Section 8 and government cheese. Yeah, stimulus check.
Right. He had now crack pipes and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. And when they fight their wars, they calling you to go fight on the front lines for them, man. All right. These Edomites don't love us, man. They hate us. They got a perpetual hatred, man. Hey, man, you got to know every Edomite that you run into is the devil, man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I got it, guys. It's Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunk, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom, and he will discover thy sins. Right. Like the scripture said, the Lord says he's going to visit the sins of Edom. All right. Like the brother was saying, Revelation 13 chapter, the 9th verse. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right.
Esau did those things to us. All right, and he's going to get that double, man.
Right.
All right, when the kingdom of heaven is established.
Right,
All right,
and we're near that point, man. That's why in Second Ezra to tell you what, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. We can obviously see that we're at the end of Esau's realm, man, or reign.
Yeah.
Okay, he's about to go down, man. All his shit is going to shits, man.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why with the brother brought out in Lamentation is so on point, man. Rejoice and be glad. You don't got that much time on the clock to be in rulership, Esau, Edom.
Yeah, that
fucking
time,
devils,
yeah,
man.
that time is really over for you every day, Edomites.
Yeah.
You guys, if you didn't get to live it up, you done. You're not gonna live it up.
Struggling,
Because we're in the transit. See, you as Esau's losing his power, Jacob is gaining their power in the spiritual sense, though.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because that's how our power begins, in the spiritual sense.
That's right.
You know, so there's a transition happening right now. People just can't see it, but we can.
Right. Hey, Jake is powering up, man. Different brothers in the faith, man. Brothers in the knowledge. Hey, growing in the spirit, man. Okay, why? Because there's a transition of kingdoms happening, man. Okay, that's why brothers bringing out the prophecies, these different mysteries and these different dark sayings coming out. Why? Because the Most High is pouring out His Spirit and His favor upon the children of Israel, man. Okay, all right, which means that Esau, Edom is going down. Okay, your rulership is coming to an end, man. Okay.
I add this real quick because, going back to when I said 14, we run that revelation. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. All right, and the reason why I'm bringing this out is because, again, this devil had put our people through hell, man. Took us and dragged us through the fucking mud, man. All right, but that turn of events is about to happen. That turning of the tables is about to happen, man. Right. So it's gonna be you being dragged, man, through the mud, so to say, man. You gonna be the ones in chains, man. Right. All right, it's gonna be your children being sold, man, as it says in Joel, man.
Yep, Joel chapter 3. Yep.
All right, because you sold our sons and our daughters, man. All right, you took our women and ravished them, man. So guess what? That's gonna happen to you, man. Okay, but in the righteous sense, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
That's a
Go ahead.
This what it said, they showed us and all that, and all that. This is Joel chapter 3, verse I'm just going to verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, and ye might remove them far from the border. Right, who are the Grecians? All right, the Grecians are the Edomites. All right, Esau. All right, the Greeks, the Romans.
Right.
All right, and modern day Babylonians today are the Edomites. All right, we got sold into slavery.
Right.
And the other nations are innocent neither. All right. Read further up. It spoke about Palestine and Sidon, the Hamites and the East Indians, I believe. All right, Elam. All right. They had a helping hand in selling it. So you're going to go into captivity too.
Yeah.
What verse that was you read?
Joel 3.
And they had, even before they started sending jakes on the boats, they had the sub-Saharan slave trade. Which who do you think they were selling? It was jakes, man.
Right, selling them to Ishmael.
Yeah.
So Ishmael and Ham had a part in our captivity and us being enslaved and brought over here, man. This is that you might remove them far from their border. So we were on one side of the earth, and Ishmael, Esau, and Ham took counsel together and sold the slavery way over here. Okay, so that we might be removed far from our border, man. Which, hey, usually when you look at people who have been displaced over time, okay, the farther they are from their homeland, the more and more they forget who they are. Yeah. They lose connection with their origins, man. Okay, and that's pretty much what happened to us as a nation, man. So you Edomites and you heathens have to pay, man. Okay, all of you have to pay.
That if I could just say, bro, that's when he sold us, like you had the whole family. He would sell the father to Virginia. He would keep the daughter in Florida, the wife in Florida. He sold the 2 kids in Kentucky. So after a while, like the scripture say, we don't discontinue from our heritage, and that's what happened. Eventually, when a little kid, he's gonna listen to whatever the slave master say. You're not an Israelite, you're a nigga, man. All right, you're not, or whatever. Then that's how part of us discontinue from our heritage.
Re-educated. They had the re-education centers for the natives.
Yeah.
So that even the school system, man. What Jake don't go to private schools and Ivy League universities. I mean, unless you gotta be a super genius to somehow make it there. But that's all for Esau, man. But they re-educate us. They've been re-educated. They whooped it out of us. When Christopher Columbus sailed up blue seas, what do you think they came with? Hugs and kisses? Or with a knife drawn, a dagger behind their back, you know what I'm saying? And they beat you know, that sweet Jesus into our people, man.
Right.
Made you forget who you were. Now y'all gonna be Puerto Ricans, y'all gonna be Mexicans, you gonna be African. First you're niggers, Negroes, Africans. Now you're American Africans. Now you're black. Now, who knows? You know, as long as you ain't an Israelite, it don't matter what you call yourself.
Right.
And Esau has you celebrating it, all right, with like January the 1st, all right. He has you celebrating these days of when he's celebrating your downfall, man.
Right.
He was in captivity.
You're right, man.
Right.
Here it is now. We in February,
Right.
Black History Month.
Right.
Man, you niggas are celebrating what, man? Bombings, churches being bombed, man. People getting lynched in the street. That's what Black History Month is about, man.
Right.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. And you know what's crazy is that Jake built this place up, and they gave you 1 month to fucking commemorate all the things that happened. The shortest month in the year, man. Okay. All right. They ain't talking about none of the inventions. Okay, none of the, you know, the actual ones that was on the forefront making these inventions and trying to, you know, liberate Jenkins. They're not going into that, man. They just tell you about Martin Luther King. They might tell you about Malcolm X and shit.
They might tell you about George Washington Carver.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might tell you about Harriet Tubman and some shit, you know, Rosa Parks, and that's about it, man.
That's it.
Okay. All right, which that's fucked up, man. That goes to show you that these crackers don't care about you, man.
Right.
Okay, because we built this place up, man. This whole fucking so-called Black History Month should be a whole fucking year. You should be learning about your history throughout the year, man. Okay, and if you really want to learn about your history, read Deuteronomy 28, man.
Right. And the point of it all too, you're not black, man.
You're not black.
Israelite. So
Right.
your history contains in the scriptures,
Right.
Right.
Come on, man.
Exactly, man. This is I got okay.
Verse 8, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians and to a people far off whom the Lord has spoken.
Right. So, you know, going back to the point, man. All right, you done sold our people, you know, separated households, man. Did all type of manner of bullshit that you wanted with us. So now the table's gonna turn, man. All right, the Lord is gonna allow you devils to fall into our hands, and guess what? We're gonna be selling you and your children off to each other, man. All right, and to these heathens, man. We're just gonna be having fun with you, man.
That's right.
All right.
I had something out of Deuteronomy 28 just to back what he brought out in Joel. It says Deuteronomy 28 and 32. It says, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always." Okay, and that happened to us as a nation, man. Our families were separated. Okay, all right, and we weren't able to do anything about it, man. Okay, all right, we were crushed, oppressed. All of our labor, the fruit of our land, the fruit of our labors, these Edomites got to fucking enjoy and built up their fucking cities, man. Okay, and do what the hell they wanted to do.
Right, and that was a curse.
Right, that was
on
a
our
curse.
people.
Right, it says, "And thou shalt only be oppressed and crushed always," man.
Hey, Deuteronomy 30 and 7. "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies,
Yep.
and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." And who out of all the nations, who hates us the most, man? Esau, Edom. We quoted it earlier. A perpetual hatred, man. So all that the brother just read that befall our nation, it's gonna turn around to befall your nation, man.
That's right. Yep.
Saul being true, Edom is the first name on the list.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, shit. He the first nigga named, and then Amalek, the head of his tribe. So that nigga was named twice, man.
Yeah.
Right, the tabernacles of Edom.
Yeah.
That's the first one mentioned, man, because he's our main enemy, man. Okay, all right.
He's
and
the one that took it to the extreme. Because
Yes.
all these other nations that named, they had us in some form of captivity or oppression, or they did some foul shit onto our people. Well, Esau, he made sure, because at least they let us keep our heritage. Esau made sure we didn't keep our heritage, and they took to the extreme. You know, no captivity has ever been seen like this to anybody. The things that were done unto our people, you know, beginning all the way in 1490. Well, shit, going back to the Greeks. You know, that's when it really started.
Right.
The Greeks, the Romans, and now this hell that we call America.
Right. Hey, the book of Hosea says what? In the place where it was said unto thee, ye are not my people, there shall it be said unto them, ye are the children of the living power, man. And this is the place where our people completely discontinued from their heritage, man. Okay, which that was part of the curses, man. Okay, how the Most High would smite us with blindness and madness. We were groping in the noonday. Okay, as in the night. All right. And these Edomites, they don't went around the world washing the image. The scriptures say what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. All right, so he don't went around the world, okay, lying about who we are and lying about who he is, man, covering up our true history, covering up our true identity, okay, and claiming that it was him, claiming that he was the Israelite, okay, that he was God's chosen people, man. All right, that the Son of the Most High looks like him, okay, all right, that the Heavenly Father looks like him, the angels look like him, all right, that we just nobodies, man, okay, so that's part of that Hosea being fulfilled, the place where it was said unto thee, ye are not my people, there shall it be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God, man. Okay, and that's what's happening in these last days, man. The Most High sent out the prophets to prophesy to our nation. Let them know, hey, look, we're the people of the book, man. All right, we need to return back to the Heavenly Father and learn our true fucking history. We ain't black, okay? All right, we Israelites, man.
This Zechariah chapter 1, verse 15. And I was very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was yet but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Right, like the brother was saying, he saw him taking the street. All right, he helped forward the affliction, man. All right, cutting our rods off, putting them in pickle jars, buck breaking, feeding our children to alligators. All right, the list just goes on and on and on. All right.
C-sections, where you think you get that from? Cutting those babies out of our women's stomach.
Yep.
Over the bets, man. You niggas used to bet.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I bet that bet once you has a nigger boy in there.
Right.
Cut the baby up.
Right.
They stomp on the baby after, man.
They created the slave Bible. Where they would completely remove entire sections of the Bible out that would in any way arouse some sense of self in our people, man. Okay? All right, and then they will leave the parts that talk about servants be obedient to your master and being subservient to Esau, man. Okay, that was a major part of forwarding the affliction, man. We will get killed for reading the Bible. Okay, our hands might have been cut off, or we might have been mutilated for just reading. Period, man.
Right. But when you got to read the Bible, it was straight death. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it.
All right, this is Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Yep, and Mount Seir, okay, deals with the government, all right, or the rulership of Esau, Edom, man. Okay, and that's America to the T, man. This is the chief place of Edomite control over the planet Earth, man. Dominance over the earth, man. America, Babylon the Great, Basra, man.
And say unto it, Thus says the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Right. Okay, so the Lord's about to make America desolate, man. That's why all these war talks are happening, man. Okay, all right, because that is the burden of Babylon, man. But howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and shall come as a destruction upon the Almighty. Okay. All right, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, man. All right, this place is about to be completely wiped out by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, these different nations, they're gonna fire their missiles over here to blow this place off of the map. Okay, the chariots are gonna come from the third heaven. Yahweh Shai is gonna be in charge of the angels from the third heaven. They're gonna come over Basra and light this place on fire, man. Okay, and it's gonna be for the vengeance of the Lord's temple, man. All right, what they've done to us, that's why these things are happening, man. Okay.
And thou shalt and I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, says the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
So like, can you read verse 5 again?
Oh, yeah, come. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the way of by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, so that's the reason why the Lord is going to judge not only Esau's hub, America, but Esau himself, man. Because of that, again, that perpetual hatred, which stems all the way back. If you really want to take it there, man. All the way back to the garden, man.
Right.
All right, the serpent. All right, the woman, man.
Right, the
Okay.
Lord was going to put enmity between the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman, man.
Right.
And the seed of the serpent is Esau, man. All right, he's estranged from the womb. Okay, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They are as the poison of the serpent, man, and as the deaf adder that stops their ears. So that's dealing with Esau, Edom, man.
Right.
Okay, that perpetual hatred goes all the way back to the garden, goes all the way back to Cain and Abel. Okay, and it's,
We saw Jacob in the womb.
that's it, man.
All right, and it's been there since, man.
Yep, it's been a constant cycle,
Right.
Really since the beginning of time, man.
Right.
Okay.
And the fact that this nigga, he, to be honest, man, when you look at the average Edomite, man, they'll sit there and they'll smile in your face and how you doing, sir? They're gonna hold the door for you. But deep down in his soul, man, he really wants to put you to death, man, because
Right.
they're bloodthirsty of putting Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to death, man. By shedding the blood of the children of Israel, man.
Yep.
In the time of their iniquity and when in the time of their calamity and the time when iniquity had an end. Here it is. The Lord is waking us up, man. This is supposed to be a time for Esau to be like, all right, we had you. You know, you was our slaves, but you really the children of so like you really the children of the Most High. But no, what he's doing, man, he's figuring out more ways to kill us, man.
Right,
Planned
right.
Parenthood, man. All right, putting drugs in the neighborhoods, man. Okay, it's the schools, because the school system is a way to kill Jake, man.
Right.
mentally, spiritually, man.
Yep.
Right. And
The churches and all that, man.
Right,
You got it, bro.
and Esau's government, they got plans to, hey, you know, you professing that you're an Israelite, they trying to get rid of us, man. They trying to get us off these street corners, which eventually we ain't gonna be out here anymore, man.
Right.
Okay. All right, Rex 84, Project Megiddo, King Alfred Plan. Okay, shout out to Brother Smart from Miami. You know what I'm saying? All right, but hey, that's part of their plan, man. Which, like you said, like the brother Shamar said, man, this is the time where you know, back in the ancient world, you know, the nations will see us turning back to our power and be like, okay, yeah, let's not mess with them.
Yeah.
I'm saying, we like, all right, since they turn back to their power, all right, leave them alone, because if we try to fuck with them, their power gonna come in and intercede. So, you know,
Right.
if we try, you know, if we try to mess with them, you know, their power is gonna intercede, and we're gonna be in big trouble. So let's leave them alone. But instead, Esau Edom has such a perpetual hatred for us from the beginning of the time. He sees us waking up, and now he's trying to completely wipe us out.
He's trying to stop us from getting linked to our power, man.
Right.
On some Pharaoh shit, you know,
Yep.
because remember in the time of Egypt, man, what was the words being said to Pharaoh? Let us go so we could go worship our power and serve our power, man. And he's refusing to let us serve our God, man.
If I could just say, like, when the blessing was given down, Esau said, the days of mourning for my father are here, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And he got that same attitude to this day.
Yeah.
Try to eliminate as many Jakes as he possibly can.
Right.
But really, that's the Most High's plan. The Most High's plan is to eliminate a lot of Jakes.
Right.
Except 144,000 and the 1/3.
Right. And that's
slack.
nah, you good, bro. And again, that's part of the Lord's strict bag, because once they start trying to lay hands on the prophets, upon the men of the Lord, upon the elect, it's a wrap for you, man. That's why the Lord said, because thou has kept this perpetual hatred, and you trying to pour out the blood of the children of Israel in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore I will prepare thee unto blood, man.
Right.
This is gonna turn out really, really bad for Esau Edom, man, on a global scale, man.
Right.
Okay, that's when things are gonna really get bad, man. Once Esau, starts with, the martial law, the concentration camps start coming in, breaking into houses and stuff, trying to separate families again, trying to kill the prophets again. Now the Most High is gonna really be on top of your back, man.
Right.
Okay.
Right. This devil is so full of hatred, all right, and he's full of that pride, all right. So that pride makes him feel like, oh, I got Jake, but really you don't, all right. The Most High is the one that has his hand over Jake, man. Starting with the elect, man.
Right.
All right.
It's like, if I could just say, like the brother was just speaking about martial law, the whole thing with this trucking thing, right? They said that actually today a convoy is supposed to start in America. Today.
Oh, yeah,
Going next. It's like,
No, I was gonna say it's today. I thought it was supposed to be tomorrow during the Super Bowl.
oh yeah, I heard one is supposed to be one on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, New York, and then tomorrow they're supposed to start one out west. That's what I know. So yeah, but you got something called what's his name? Justin Trudeau. Yeah, Canada Prime Minister. Yeah, he was saying that blockade. He said this is like a blockade. When you look at that word blockade, a blockade is really an act of war. They go to declare war on Canadian citizens.
That's sedition.
You know, they really can declare war, bring in the Blue Helmets, all right, the UN troops. So So martial law could be kicking off. That gives Esau a reason to kick off martial law.
Because they're gonna have to do something. Because the trucks ain't moving. That means food ain't moving, supplies ain't moving, nothing's moving. You know. You know, the truckers are all on the same page. They're like, man, fuck these, because they're not. They get, you know, they're getting good money, but now all these mandates this and mandates that. Well, people start to wait a minute. Fuck these people. We can just all get together and do the blockade. You know, so what you gonna do about it?
Right.
Well, then Esau gonna do something about it when he starts shooting motherfuckers in the streets. See, this is what people don't realize, that things are about to take a turn for the worse. See, we out here warning you, mainly our people, to get right, but you still don't have no clue of what the Lord's about to bring to these streets, man. It ain't gonna be like people driving by, you know, walking their dogs and shit. You're gonna be scared to come out soon. But it's gonna be death and destruction everywhere you go, man. Because what? For the lack of bread and great tribulation.
Right.
You think you got a friend now? All right, we'll see if you got a friend when they hungry, when they ain't eaten in 3 days. Let's talk about friends fighting one another. You know.
It's good to see also the love of many should wax cool.
Yep.
It's gonna be colder and colder, man.
That's it. You used to have more on that Ezekiel workshop.
Yeah, come on. All right, verse 6. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
Right. That's right.
And I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. And ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee.
Right, because at the end of the day, the scriptures tell you, man, he that diggeth the ditch, all right, he shall fall therein, man. He that rolleth the stone, it shall roll back on him. So all this hatred and this envy that you had against the nation of Israel, as the scripture says, you sought it carefully with tears, man. All this envy you have, and you trying to set up these traps to put us to death. You're not afraid to shed blood. The Lord is about to bring a huge bloodshedding upon your people, man.
Right.
Okay.
And Esau, like Scripture saying, Ezekiel says, because he said that his heart, these two nations and these two people are mine. You know. Basically, he's saying that Israel belongs to him. All right, y'all belong to me. I can do whatever I want to do with you, man.
That's why he wants to chip you.
Right.
To make it official. Put that all in you.
Right.
You love master so much. Well, okay. Well, since you love him so much, we'll become a servant forever. Put you in the metaverse, and so you can be a subject and a servant in there forever.
Right. And he's gonna use force, man. By the force of the sword, he's gonna try to enforce that chip on Jake, man.
Right.
Okay. So because of that, that's why the Lord's gonna make this place completely desolate, man. All right. In all places of Edomites are, man. All these different Edomite countries, Russia. You know what I'm saying? NATO. It's a wrap. Okay. It's a wrap for Edomite rulership in these last days, man. All right. And the ones of you that survived were going into slavery for 1,000 years.
And that's the point, because brothers reading that Isaiah 14, it goes into that, man. That what? So that way you shall not rise and fill the cities, the face of the cities anymore. Roughly paraphrase. The Lord's going to completely take you out, all the way out of your power, where you at, your power structure, so to say, man. Put you in chains, man. All right, and after so many years, 1,000 years, just completely get rid of the Edomite race, man. Y'all gonna end up being as a dream, man. Okay.
I say, man, it says in Malachi, it says, "Thus thou shalt build, but I will throw down." So it can really take you so out, man.
Let me bring this out real quick. This is the book of Obadiah, verse 8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of Esau, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, man. So we see the thing that correlates with Esau's death. All the reasons is because what? You proud, all right? You think you could be God, and because how you treating the children of the Most High, man.
Right, you're a hater.
Come on, real hater, man.
Real
Hey, man,
hater.
the original fucking definition for a hater was Edom.
Right.
Come on, man. All right, you and what the brother said is dead ass on point, man. You really are a hater, man. You really mad because we got the blessing, man. When at the end of the day you go back, like the brother Lloyd always say, hey, if you got anybody to blame the original Edomite, man, the original Esau, man. His ass should have took a sandwich out there to the field, man. Then he wouldn't have sold his birthright, man. But the scriptures already had said that he despised his birthright, man.
Right, and it was already said that the elder shall serve the younger.
That's it, bro.
So it just played out, man. It just played out. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, it was all the Most High's plan, man. Like it tells you in Romans chapter 9, man. All right, the children, before the children was born, neither knowing do good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, man. Okay, and then Romans 11 tells you that the Most High cast away His people which He foreknew, man. God forbid. For I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin. That was the Apostle Paul, man. Okay, so the Most High already foreordained Israel be on top, man. This is just the Lord playing out judgment and our punishment, okay, and just showing, how His mercy and His love towards Israel in comparison to His hatred toward Esau, Edom, man. Okay, Malachi, I have what you can bring that out. I was actually thinking about Malachi chapter 1, man. Okay. All right, it's a wrap, man. It's all over with for Esau. This is the end of his rulership, man. Okay? All right, be prepared to see this society completely collapse, man. Okay, this is the judgment of the wicked, man. All right, all the food shortages getting ready to taking place. All right, the hyperinflation, okay, blockades. All right, the talk of the chip, mandatory jabbing nations, World War III. Okay, Russia, Ukraine, the United States. All of this is the complete collapse, leading to the complete collapse of Esau, Edom's rulership, man. Okay, so you guys are supposed to be happy about that.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
That's right.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord Yahweh. Yet you say, wherein has thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord Yahweh?
Yep.
Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever.
That's right. Okay. All right, so the Lord hates Esau, man. Okay. All right, Esau. You got what? GOCC saying Esau could be saved. There is no salvation for Esau, man. Scripture say there is no peace, saith my God, to the wicked, man. I was actually reading that this morning, man. There's no peace to the wicked, man. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom is the wicked, man. Okay.
It's like I just said, the precept that brother brought out before. It said to the whole house of people should have cut off by slaughter.
Right.
That's all Edomites.
Right.
Not just a couple or one or two that slip through the cracks. That's the whole house of Esau. Right. All Edomites.
Right.
So-called white people.
Right. The people in whom the Lord hath indignation forever, man. They're not making it, man. The scripture say what? Lest there be any profane or person as Esau, okay, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. There's no repentance for him, man. The Most High rejected him. Okay? All right, so there's no salvation for Esau. Esau's done, man. It says what? The people, I will make them desolate. The people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever, man. They're going into slavery. They're going to serve their punishment. And then eventually they're going to be totally cut off as people, man. Okay?
Yeah, I got some questions real quick. This Jeremiah 49. I'll start at 7. Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye. Because think about it, who were the people that created the weapons of mass destruction? It was the Temans, the Temanites, man. All right, those the wise men of Teman. Okay, but now look at them. They ain't got no answers. They don't know what to do. They ain't got. They can't figure it out. How? Maybe we can go in space. Maybe we can go underground. But they really don't have a concrete plan. Just like they had a concrete plan to make them missiles of mass destruction, right? Right.
Esau normally has a plan for everything.
Yeah, contingencies and plan 18 and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Operation this.
Yeah.
Right, which is crazy because those plans for those nukes was up to Heavenly Father
Exactly.
to begin with.
And that's why it says, is wisdom no more in demons? Like, damn, this nigga's so smart, he can break atoms down and shit. But now he don't know what to do now because he see that the Lord is making moves. You see the prophets of the Lord out, you know. Verse 8, flee ye.
Too much time.
Oh yeah.
Lucky brothers. Water.
Want to put it closer?
You might want to put it right there.
That'd be perfect.
Back in Jeremiah 49 and verse 8 it says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. Hey, and the Lord has begun to visit you, man. The Lord has begun to visit you, the earth, period. But what? Specifically for the ones that's ruling the earth. The ones that has destroyed the earth. Though you ask yourself, man, why is this happening? And why is it? I gotta go to the store and buy water. I can't collect rainwater. All these things that you ask why. Well, the answer is Esau. That's why.
Right, yeah.
The wicked is in power, man, and the people mourning when the wicked are removed. Verse 9. If
Right, he's selfish and covetous, man. All right, woe unto him that increases that which is not his. You know what I'm saying? It's going to tell you in Lamentation where our water is sold unto us, man. Okay? It's the damn devil. Most High gave all things freely, man. Okay, there's water comes out the sky. You got water in the river, spring water,
mineral, ice water, you know, all kind of water, man.
Right, there are plants that
purify water, but that's illegal shit in some places.
Yeah, there are plants that collect water that you could drink, but according to Esau, you have to go to him to get it, man.
Yep.
Right?
And then this nigga will go to the extent of the irrigation systems that water the vegetables and all that you go in the grocery store. That's all shit water, man. Polluted water, poison water, the same water that comes out your tap, that's poison.
Yep.
But that's the same nigga that'll tell you that it's okay to drink that water. Put water fountains in every school so the little retarded kids get even more retarded.
Drinking forever, what they call it, the forever chemical.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep, the radiation water. It's radiation water, it's chemical water, and it also got human fecal matter in it. And heavy metals.
And now there's human, not only just human fecal matter, but now there's human tissue matter in the waters too.
Right. Anything that goes down to your toilet, that's all in your water supply, man. Because all the water treatment plants ain't doing nothing except adding fluoride to your water, which is a hazmat. You know, you go to they have a fluoride spill, hazmat team got to come in. But you know, this nigga, people throw pills down the toilet.
Menstrual cloths.
People jerk off into the toilet. Or jerk off in the shower. You know, all kind of weirdo shit.
Yeah.
Man.
People give birth.
Yeah.
Birth.
Open the tap and it just
all
that shit up.
Disgusting, man.
Yeah. Going on in verse 9, it says, if grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bear, right? Because that was the law. You come, you go to a vineyard or whatever, you take what you need, and then you leave the rest. But look, the Most High is going to do to Esau what he's been doing to the world. Yep. He takes more than what he needs, just to leave it desolate. This nigga will wipe out the Amazon if he had enough time. Yep. So now the Most High is going to make him bear and not leave anything of him, neither ring nor branch, nothing of this nigga, no philosophies, no mentality that this man has promoted. All right, nigger culture, Cainism, everything that this man has promoted is all going to be destroyed. Right? Everything. Nothing of this man that he has brought forth is to help society propagate. Man.
Right. It's scripture say, I will make his mountains and heritage waste, man. Esau means waste, man. He is waste, man. Wasted away is he. So all of everything that this man has promoted and built up in the society, all his so-called education and science and shit, all that's going out the window, man, once this destruction comes, man. All right, that's why scripture talk about a new heavens and a new earth, man. Okay, the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind.
Verse 10 again, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So, hey, everybody sees him for the phony and the devil he is, man. He can't hide himself. Now they backtracking. Oh, well, you know, we didn't say that. What the science says, that, oh, well, so he can't hide himself. Everybody see it. These other nations are puffing themselves up, saying, let the weak say I'm sorry, because they see this devil for who he is, and he can't hide himself no more.
Right,
and
right.
He's been made like that, because what? The Most High is using his prophets to expose these devils, man.
Right, and guess what? Hey, best believe when Yahushua comes back with the holy angels, the angels gonna search you out in your bunkers.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to hide deep in the ground. There's got a fucking outer space station and you know underwater bases and stuff. The Lord gonna search all of that madness out, man. Okay, well, that's why it says dwell deep, O inhabitant of Dedan, man. Okay, which I believe in the NLT it says what? Dwell in deep caves, man, because you got these Edomite elites. All right, they got bunkers. Okay, they got underground cities and bases. All right, thinking they're gonna be able to hide from the third World War III and the nuclear destruction, and the chaos is getting ready to break forth on a global scale, man. All right, thinking they're gonna be able to survive, man. But the Lord gonna search all y'all asses out, man. Go ahead.
This Revelation chapter 6, verse 15. And the kings of the earth and great men and rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. And for that great day of his wrath is come, who shall stand? Who shall stand in his light? Right, so who's the Lamb? The Lamb is the Lord Yahushua. All right, and I heard Elder Ramla going to that word dens and caves. I believe it means, I forgot the exact word and what it means, but basically he was saying like it means like den, bunkers and things like that. Because people, these devils gonna be trying to hide themselves. And like it also tells you what they moves.
Yeah, the underground military bases. Yes. Yep. And then these, we're not talking about no bunkers a doomsday prepper got, because the doomsday prepper's gonna die in nuclear destruction. What, they got a bunker 15 feet under it? Man, all that shit's gonna be destroyed. We talk. You gotta be miles into the earth to escape the judgment in America. If you got a bunker in your backyard, you're gonna die. You're gonna die because that bunker. I don't care how much concrete you got on it. If you're not miles into the earth, you're gonna die. We're talking about destruction that never been seen. And I looked it up. You know, the missiles are gonna burn 100 million degrees Celsius. 100 million. Nothing can be compared to that.
And again, that's just one.
That's just one.
That's just one warhead. So what about 200 million
and the chariot
and the chariots?
And that's not including the destroying wind. That's what I'm saying. That destruction is going to go it's going to go farther than 15 feet.
Right. And which, that's what I should say. It shall consume even to the foundations of the earth. Man.
Neither root nor branch.
Y'all done, man.
That shit's going to blow up and it's just going to.
Right, and the scripture talk about the earth reeling to its and flow as a drunkard.
That shit gonna loose that shit up.
That's gonna loose that bunker coming right up, man. Yeah. Okay, all that tectonic activity or volcanic lava that might be down there, all that's gonna come right up, man. You Edomites gonna be down there scared out of your wits, man.
Hey, Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch.
Right.
You know, just the further bring out the point, man. All right, hey, that fire, man, is gonna go to the foundations, man. Okay.
Right. It was scripture tell you a fire. That's in 2nd of the 16th chapter, man. A fire has gone forth in his wrath and it has consumed the foundations of the earth. Yep. That's the 2nd of the 16th chapter, man. You Edomites are done. There's nothing you can do to save yourself, man.
Them fucking bunkers gonna turn into pressure cookers, man.
Right.
Niggas gonna be roasting in them bitches, man.
Right. And they're terrified, man. And then an elect member, an angel will come down there and drag you right out, man.
Right. Slap some chains on you.
Yeah. It's Jeremiah 16, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Out of the holes of the rocks, man. So all you bunker, doomsday prepper, elite motherfuckers, dumbs, okay, deep underground military bases, all of you are through, man. The Lord's gonna send out the elect men, okay, to hunt you out of those holding places, man. And you're gonna be in there scared, like the scriptures say. Tell you, it says what? They gonna say unto the mountains, until the rocks fall on us, man. So they gonna be in the bunkers, hoping the bunkers just collapse in on them. You know, so I can just die right now.
So I don't have to feel the wrath.
Right, so I don't have to face Yahweh Shai.
Good. And the thing is, man, you got the scripture say that I'm not wise in Daniel, man. You know all this is going to happen. You're still trying to, well, it's all prophecy, but, you know what I'm saying? But you really should just give up, man.
Right. Wait,
Hey,
you say what? Has wisdom perished from teeming? Is understanding departed from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Hey,
You really should just give up, man.
real quick, man, because what you said is on point too. Obadiah verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So that's really what it is, man. It's his pride, man.
Right.
Because he knows these things are going to happen, man. All right? But yet, somewhere in this devil's fucking peanut brain, man, he feels like he could come out victorious, man.
Don't say prophecy.
Yeah, but
Right. Right, which Esau has always been like that, man. I'm gonna go kill my brother Jacob. Why? Because you don't want the blessing that was already told to about Jacob. The elder shall serve the young. You don't want that to happen. So okay, if I kill him, that won't have to be my fate. Okay, but the Lord always provided a way. Like Herod, all right, Yahushua was on the scene. They told him that the stars and the star has appeared. Dang, the king of the Jews. All right, now we got to kill all the Israelite boys from a certain age down. Think you're gonna be able to accept the prophecy? Well, you ain't. Again, like we were talking about earlier, you did not account for the spirit of the Lord.
We about to enter into Purim. Purim was another example, man. With Haman, man. I setting up the gallows, man. What ended up happening? The spirit interjected, and then him and his household got hung in those gallows, man.
Yep.
You guys got it.
Okay, this is Psalm 149 and verse 5. Okay, which I'll start up. Okay, verse 2. It says, "Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation." Which that lets you know that the meek, when you read in the Bible about the meek, that's talking about the Israelites, man. Okay, first and foremost dealing with the elect, man. They're the meek. All right, they're the ones that the Lord is going to save. Okay, it says those are the Lord's people. Verse 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory." So the saints are the Israelites, right? "Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron," man. Because those are the ones that's mainly going to survive after this destruction, man. All right, your elite's going to be all up in the bunkers thinking they safe, man. But the Lord's going to send the saints come marching in with chains and a sword to slap it on your neck, man. Okay?
That's right.
All right, it says, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord, man. Okay? All right, so this is the judgment written upon Esau, Edom, and all you heathen, man. You're going down, man. Okay?
This Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. And thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the dead shall fall by the sword.
Hey, that's how you know the Most High don't play about us, man. The Lord said that was a great offense, man. That was an offense. You offended the Heavenly Father what you did to us, man. And because of that, you're going down, man. All right?
And it's like, because the Lord referenced us to the apple of his eye.
Right.
But say you have a son, you love your son, you whoop his ass, and you tell him to go sit his ass down somewhere, and then some random motherfucker come and start whooping his ass too. You're like, whoa, what the heck?
Being a man.
I'm offended. What are you?
Right.
That's my son, first of all.
Right. Now your child didn't come. Not just beating him, your child come home marred, man. He fucked up. His
than you beat
right.
him.
Yo, his eyes swollen, man. His lip bust, man. Okay, he missing limbs, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck going on, man?
Yeah, that's when the rage is gonna come out, and you gonna want to put everybody to death.
And that's what the Lord gonna do. He gonna give unto Esau double.
Right.
All right, he's not gonna hold back, no chaser. All right, the Esau Edom, man, he's gonna get it all, man. Worse than what we got, man. At least we have the Heavenly Father's mercy. You know, we still get mercy at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the everlasting, tender lovingness of Him, kindness. You know, he did us without chastisement. His ambassador, as the scriptures say. So if the Lord ain't chastising you, that means He don't love you. And He clearly loves Israel. Look what He put us through.
Right.
You know, but what? This is it. It's the end of our captivity, and now it's time for Him to bring us on home and live forever, happily ever after, like they say in the Disney movies. See, this is. But and the thing is, Esau, you got to live it up for a little bit, and it ain't even living it up. You don't even know how to do it right, man.
Nope.
But what? Now we're gonna get to enjoy everything.
Yep.
We're gonna actually get to enjoy everything like it's supposed to be in an abundance. And it's gonna be forever. So this is but a little thing. But how's the scripture go? No, it's it was but for a moment. It's in a group, maybe. But nonetheless, I'm trying to think of it.
I think it's good for chapter.
Because compared, because let's say Esau's his rulership, the Greeks, the Romans, and when the beast was revived, it's been less than 1,000 years, all combined together. So when we get to enjoy the upper kingdom, which is Yahweh and Yahshua's kingdom and Israel's kingdom by default, it's gonna be forever. So it's a minute. It's not even. That's gonna be like a blink of an eye compared to eternity. You found it? Okay, got it.
I got something just to line up with what you were going into. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 8. Well, I started verse 5. Isaiah 55, verse 5. Isaiah 54, verse 5. It says, "For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in the spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith thy God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer," man. So like the brother Ashi's going into, this has been a small time, okay, that Esau has been able to have the advantage over us, man. Okay? All right? Why? Because it was the anger of the Lord, man. But the Lord said, well, with everlasting mercy and kindness will I have mercy upon thee, thy Redeemer. The Lord's going to redeem us, man. Okay? And we're going to actually be able to live it up and enjoy the earth and the kingdom of heaven like we ought to, man. The earth is our inheritance, man. Okay? Our inheritance is rulership over the different nations. Okay? Eternal life, immortality. Okay? Having the kingdom. All right? The presence of the Most High never departed from us, man. Okay? Always being able to prosper in our ways, man. Like we was driving up and down Jake neighborhood. That shit was fucked up. Yeah. Even in little old Lake City, it's barely over 12,000 people here, man. Right. Okay? All right? Little old Lake City, Jake neighborhood ran through, man. Okay, but when you go to the Edomite side, it looks all nice and you know what I'm saying? Big old houses. Fenced in.
And niggas still get in there somehow. Yeah. And you're Jake living better than a lot. I dare say that there's Jakes that live better than the majority of Edomites. Yeah. Because a lot of Edomites can be hurt. They be hurt. You don't see rich millionaires every day. But you see rich millionaire Jakes every day on TV, you know, y'all live in Miami, y'all see that shit, nigga driving Ferraris and shit. Motherfucker, Esau be mad as hell. And they nigga is S10, 87 S10.
That's a bit in the back. That's an inklet of that trading places, man.
Right, because Jake always gonna come up on your ass some type of way, man. Some type of way. Pharaoh talking about kill all the Hebrew boys. Damn, now he in the palace. He one of the princes, goddamn.
Came all the way up.
You know what I'm saying? Joseph getting slow slavery in Egypt. Next thing you know, he the second in command. He running the shit, bro. Same thing with Daniel. Daniel got taken to captivity. Now he the president of Babylon, bro. Fuck. bruh. That's how it always happens, man. Hey, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions asked thou not, man. We always gonna supplant your ass, man.
Hey, we found the precept that I quoted. Read that real quick.
All right, this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Man, this is a light affliction, man. Even though, man, this has been atrocious things been done to us. But it's a light affliction compared to what the Most High could have done. He could have just got rid of us. But what? It's working a far greater reward, which is gonna, what do you say, eternal, exceedingly. This thing is an eternal what we working for, man. And people don't realize that. That's why a lot of our people just walk by, scoff, and whatever. They don't believe it because they carnal. And what is it? To be carnally minded is death. They can't see the eternal thing. Their minds or their heart is on the temporal things. Our hearts on the things of heaven, the eternal things.
Eternal. Verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. That's it.
Yeah, I forgot that was the next verse, but that's where our hearts are at, man. Worrying about what's to come. You know, hey, we'll give up our lives happily if we, you know, make our call and election sure for the things that are going to last forever.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's why, Peter and the other apostles asked, we have forsaken all. What shall we have therefore, man? Okay? We're going to have 100-fold, and with that, everlasting life, man. Okay? All right, and that's what this truth is really about, sacrifice, man. Romans chapter 12 tells you, lay your body as a living sacrifice, man. All right, Paul talked about, well, I die daily, man. Okay, why stand we in jeopardy every hour, man? Okay, all right, he that will save his life shall lose it, and he that will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Look at how showers. You got it, bro. Bring it out, bro.
It's 2 chapter 17, verse 33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
Right, okay. All right, so again, there you go. This truth is about what? Sacrifice, having to lose, man. All right, so that we can attain the kingdom. Like, second Ezra, I want to say it's the 6th or 7th chapter, talks about going through that straight and narrow path. Right, that got fire on one side and then water, and deep water on the other side, man. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to get to the broad, you want to get to the broad, the city, the great city, right? You know, that got all goodly things in it. You got to go through the straight and narrow, man. You got to go through the hardship, man. This is how we're going to be able to attain to the kingdom, man. All right, by going through this hell and losing, we have to lose on the way, man. We got to suffer, man. Okay, which is why the scriptures tell you in Hebrews chapter 12, all right, lay aside every weight and the sin that's so easily beset us, man. Why? So that we can run faster, man. Okay? You know, so that we can run the race that was set before us, man. Okay, without distraction. Go ahead, bro.
Now I was gonna say, don't it say in second Ezra, if you do not go through the straight.
I just talked about that. Go ahead, bro. Expound.
Yeah, you know, because we gotta go. We like I be telling the brothers down there. You know, we done fell from our glory when we hell. So now we gotta travel through hell to get back to the state that we once were. Man.
Right. And traveling through hell means you gonna have to lose things. Yeah. You gonna have to suffer. You gonna have to deny yourself. You gotta put yourself as a living sacrifice. Okay, you gotta die daily. You might have to die for real. Yeah. Why? Because this life is not where what the scripture say. This life is not the life wherein much glory doth abide. There's not much glory here, man. You want to attain to the glory, you want to be great, well then you have to be putting yourself last, man. Yep. Like Yahushua was, man.
No reputation.
No reputation. Obedient unto death, man. That's when you're going to get the high exaltation, man, like Yahushua got, man.
I got something
Go ahead, bro.
This is Acts 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. That's the key. You got to continue in this faith. And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, so it says three things. It says confirming the souls of the disciples, which the word confirm means to strengthen or to be with strength. Okay, so confirming their soul, strengthening their minds, their souls. Okay, and exhorting them to continue in the faith. So you gotta strengthen it. Then you gotta exhort to continue in the faith. All right, and then you gotta know with all of that we through much tribulation shall enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Right.
All right, because that's how you're going to be able to endure, man. Why? Through faith, man. Okay? And if you got the faith, you got to know that you're going to have to catch some hell to get to the kingdom.
And that's the thing you need to know, because that's a part of counting the cost. Because if you don't count that cost, if somebody don't tell you, look, you're going to have to suffer, you're going to go through tribulation, then you're going to be presented with tribulation, and you're going to be like that seed they get choked out.
Right.
You know, that grows and get choked out because you didn't even consider that was a possibility. And anybody telling you that this is gonna be an easy thing, you're gonna skip and he hop into the kingdom, and they lying.
They lying, bro.
Hey man, well, you look into the world, man. Even these niggas in the world that go for the glory, the temporal glory, the championships. Them niggas be suffering shit, man. You know how much of them niggas done lost they wives, man, because they was too devoted on what? Going to practice and shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, training and shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the gym. Right.
Sacrifices.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't eat bullshit all
Bro.
the time no more, man.
Hey, some of these high and mighty, you know, athletes and musicians, politicians, celebrities, they done had to sacrifice their family members, man.
Yeah.
Even Satan requires sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
The devil, man. These are motherfuckers that had to drink blood. Some of them had to defile their bodies, man. Okay? All right, they sacrifice their time. Some of their bodies hurt. Like they on the field, you think they dribbling across it? They hurting, man. They in pain, bro.
They in the gym every you think LeBron James is the best right now because he's just chilling at home playing 2K? Nah, he in the gym every day. He playing ball every day.
Right, taking the supplements, taking whatever he needs to help reduce the joint pain. This man is aging.
Paying millions for a cook to come and cook him proper meals and
A physician, a doctor, you know what I'm saying?
suits and all this shit, man.
They ain't playing this shit. This real, man. Like, hey, the scriptures tell you they do it what for a corruptible crown, but we do it for an incorruptible, man.
And like Muhammad Ali said, he said, I know training was painful and I didn't want to do it, but I know I had to do it to live like a champion forever. You know, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to get the reward, man. He that runneth the race runneth to receive a reward or receive a prize.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Paradise soul, man. And that's beautiful because the brother was just mentioning somebody says it's gonna be easy, they're a liar. Because the scripture tell you gonna do it, you gotta prepare your soul for temptation. So the Lord just clearly just said it ain't gonna be easy.
And the scripture tell you that the righteous shall be scarcely saved. Right? So you know, you have to constantly endure. You gotta, hey, this race is not for the swift, it's for it's like a marathon, man. You gotta keep going, man.
Right, you gotta pace yourself. You gotta know what you're involved in, man. Your ass gonna be catching hell. You gonna lose. Demons gonna be fucking with you. You're gonna have to sacrifice things. You're gonna have to sacrifice comfort, trouble in the flesh, infirmities. Like Paul said, he said, we defame. We ain't got no certain dwelling place. Okay? All right, we buffeted all day long. Okay? All right, we broke, we poor. You know, they persecuting us, they trying to kill us all the time. That's how it was back then. When you think these scrolls was being written, Jake, the prophets was just,
sipping on pina colada.
You know what I'm saying? Twisting it. No, nigga. Read Jeremiah. Jeremiah was on the damn. They trying to kill me, Lord. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Crying every other chapter. He crying. You know what I'm saying? Getting thrown in the prison in the miry pit. They gotta pull him out. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go prophesy here. Shit, they trying to kill me over here. Gotta run over there. God damn it. Same thing.
Same thing with Apostle Paul, man. And let out the city about bastards.
This Second Corinthians chapter 11, verse 22. I'll start at verse 23. Are they ministers of Hamashiach? I speak as a fool. I am more and labor more abundantly, and stripes above measure, in prison more frequently, in death often.
And really, Paul boasted. He boasted in his infirmities. But at the same time, he kind of being sarcastic because he's like, bro, what y'all thought this was? You know what I'm saying? Y'all seeing me catch all this hell, y'all talking some shit. The fuck, this is what you're supposed to go through. This is what you're supposed to go through for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. While the question, I'm a minister, am I serving Yahweh Shai? Look at what the fuck I've been through, and then I'm gonna boast in my infirmities on your ass too. That's how it go, man.
Verse 24. Of the Jews 5 times received our 40 stripes.
Right, 5 times. They don't say 1 time. They say 5. So 5 times 40.
No, save 1 stripe.
Save 1 stripe.
So
which means 5 times the Jew can't pop on his back. Which they will strip your ass down, man. Back exposed. And they taking the buffet into the whip. Wow.
Yeah, way back.
Way back.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably. In front of people. You get whooped in front of people,
Hey,
bro.
really, yep.
5 times, save 1 strike, bro.
That's 199. If not 200, bro. Come on, man.
You had to suffer, bro.
Verse 25, thrice was I beaten with rods, once was I stoned, thrice was I shipwrecked, at night, a day I have been in the deep, in journeys often, in perils of water, which perils means danger.
Right, and this says they stoned him.
Yep.
It says once was I stoned. Which means they picked up rocks and they hurled it like a football on his ass.
Like a bullet.
Stoning, yeah. That was a common way of death back then. Stoning, everybody grabbing stuff. The whole city come stone your
So
ass.
there's a heap of stones on top of you, man. You went through it, bro.
Tying your ass down so you don't move too much.
Oh shit, yeah, shit. They overseas nowadays when they stone niggas, they bury the nigga in the dirt, leave the nigga head up, so he can't move, bro. You clock the nigga in the head. What you got, bro?
Verse 26, in journeys often, in perils of water, in perils of robbers, in perils by my own countrymen, in perils by the heathen, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils among false brethren.
Right, so you can't. We ain't got no excuse.
You can't tell.
You gonna catch some hell, man. And like the apostles say, you brothers be complaining now. This shit about to get worse. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, this is the last time, like Scripture say, man, the punishment of that iniquity is accomplished. You know what I'm saying? The time that, their iniquity had an end, the Lord is going to lift up a standard, spiritual power going to come, okay? All right, all these things, my servants shall eat. That's true. But you also got to consider, the Scriptures talk about martyrs, okay? You want to see a miracle of somebody getting raised from the dead, that means somebody got to die.
Yeah.
You want to see somebody get healed and all this, that means people going to have to get sick. Okay, the standard being lifted, spiritual power, Samson, okay, that means the enemy gonna have to come. Okay, all this gotta be fulfilled, man. This is the most epic end of anything ever. Okay, this is the last time, man. The Lord's gotta show out, man.
And if you lack faith now, then what you gonna do when this shit really hits the fan? If you can't find yourself in a difficult situation now, you don't know what to do. What do I do? You're supposed to call on the Lord. So you can't call on the Lord now, and when it's easy, you expect to call on the Lord when it's hard, when all this shit gonna be running through your mind. That's when you're gonna have to show your faith. Now, hey, anybody can come out here and say, I got you. It's easy to read the Bible, but you're gonna have to apply this. And faith is gonna be the greatest thing to be applied. Because without that, you ain't gonna make it very far in Jacob's trouble, man.
That's right, man. You're not gonna make it far at all.
Right. Hey, brothers gonna be losing. We're gonna have to lose, man. Certain things, man. All right, so we talk about being pilgrims upon the earth, man. Okay, Abraham wasn't stationary. Jacob, Isaac, they was not stationary. They had to up and move around. Shit gonna get uncomfortable, man. Okay, that's why brothers been doing these lessons. Learn to sacrifice. Be prepared to sacrifice. Be prepared to let it go, man. Okay. All right, your family gonna turn on you. All right, Eve might take the kids. Shit like that gonna happen, man. Okay, it's already gonna happen with the jab. So now when more pressure coming and the chip and the troops coming up and down the street, all you know what I'm saying? There ain't no work for Egypt. Okay, you hear all night and day.
Pakistan or somewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, because a lot of these other countries, people say, oh, you live in a first world country, you have the luxury of blah, blah, blah. This is going to be the worst place to be on the planet when the Lord brings his wrath, man. Because, at least they used to it over there in Pakistan and Syria. There have been kids that, if you were born in the 2000s, you know nothing but war. You Americans don't know what battle is. You don't know what it is for tanks rolling down the street with real tensions in the streets. Most people in America are afraid of confrontation, man. So it is that life and death at the grocery store. You're gonna have to kill somebody for something to eat. Are you willing to do it? We don't have to worry about that because the Lord said He's gonna feed us. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing on our mind. Oh shit, what am I gonna do when the fucking grocery store around food? We don't care.
No, we're just gonna wait.
We're gonna wait till the Lord feed us.
The Lord gonna be at the crib, reading the Bible and praying. Waiting on the Lord.
And a raven might break through the window and bring us some chicken.
Exactly, man. I wanted to bring this out because you brought out the account that Paul was going through. And remember when Paul was first named Saul and he was blinded and the Lord had sent the word to Ananias to say, to basically put Ananias up on game and he was going to have to heal Saul, man, when he had the blindness, right?
Yeah, the blindness.
This is the book of Acts chapter 9 and verse 16. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake, man. So here it is, man. We trying to get to the kingdom. We trying to receive the crown and things like that. We're gonna have to suffer great things, man,
Great
for the
things,
name
bro.
of the Lord, man.
Great
Because
things.
all of that is supposed to be to the glorification of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, losing things. You're supposed to give praises to the Lord, man. Because why? The men of the Lord lost things, man. The brother mentioned Peter, man. We have forsaken all, man. All right, so you gotta be in that mindset now, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, you're not gonna have your fucking 52-inch TV no more, man. You're not gonna have no Xbox 360 or a fucking Lexus or BMW to be whipping around no more, man. Okay.
Right.
All that comfortable shit, all the luxuries you got is gonna be gone, man. Okay, so you gotta get in the mindset of letting that shit go now, man.
Right, because if you're not in the mindset of letting go comforts now, then that means when the most uncomfortable time comes, you're not gonna be prepared to let go of comforts then.
Yeah,
We know we take the chip.
exactly.
You just gonna bend over, you gonna fold, bro. That's why this keeps talking about denying yourself, man, daily, man. And daily taking up your cross, man. Look at how Yahushua lived, man. And Yahushua was the most powerful being on earth, man. And second most powerful being in the universe, man.
Okay.
Okay? He could have had anything he wanted, man. Satan even came and tried to tempt him, man.
Yeah.
Multiple times he said, nah, I'm gonna serve the Lord. I'm gonna deny my flesh right here, right now, man.
When the Lord, the Lord said foxes have holes, or something like that.
Yeah, the birds of the air have nests.
Yeah, the Son of Man had nowhere to lay his head. Yeah, so the Lord was catching him, man. Like the brother said, the Lord had spiritual powers. The Lord could have been living good.
Yeah.
All right, but he chose to suffer, man.
Not only did he have spiritual power, his father had a lucrative business, man, a carpenter, man.
Yep.
He could have been sin hefty, man.
Right. He said, think not that I'm able to call 12 legions of angels right now and set it off right now.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he said, I'm coming to send fire upon the earth. What will I be already kindled?
Yep.
Okay. I wish I could have set the whole joint off back then, man.
Took it home and everybody down there.
Yeah, took it down, set it up.
We would
You
have
know?
been going in the kingdom. Well, I'm about to say we would have been going in the kingdom.
Right.
Well, but the Lord and prophecy had to be fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
He came to fulfill the word,
Right.
fulfill the law, man. The prophets and the law, all they spoke about him. So he had to fulfill the word, man. He is the word. You know, he's a physical manifestation of the word. So he had to do what he even tried to get out of it.
Yeah.
He tried to ask the Lord, the Heavenly Father, to try to get out of it. But hey, he had to do what he had to do, just like we got to do what we can't get out of this. So hey, a prophet, you come back, you got to prophesy.
Yeah.
You can try to hide all you want. The Lord gonna compel your ass to get out there somehow, or you might get judged and then be like, damn, I need to get my ass out there. You know what I'm saying?
Like
But one
Jonah.
way or another, you gonna get out there.
Like Jonah.
Yep.
I got a quick precept to back you up, bro. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 13. Go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and shalt stand in thy lot at the end of days. Right, so like the brother was saying, everybody comes back in their lot. If you were a prophet, you're gonna come back as a prophet. If you were a witch or whatever, in them times you're probably gonna come back as a drug dealer. All right, or whatever.
Right.
If you were
Or a
rich,
witch, Freemason.
or Freemason,
Yeah,
yeah.
niggas
You get rich, yeah.
niggas be into black conscience, black magic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
come.
know? Christians, they witches too.
Yeah, come. Everybody comes back in their lot. Right? That was
Yeah, and just even the ones that were screaming at Yahushua, spit coming out their mouth, talking about crucify, they back here today,
Yeah.
and they're coming out to light. The Lord is showing you who they are, and you have eyes to see. You can see who they're talking about. But don't worry, they're gonna get back to that state they were in when Pontius Pilate brought up Yahushua and was ready to let him go, and they was ready to in an uproar, ready to. So all right, let's calm them down and let's do it. Well, they're gonna get like that soon, man. They're already getting bad, bugging the hell out. But they're gonna get to that point. But what? They just like we gotta come back and do our job. They gotta come back and do their job too.
That's right.
That was all I had.
All right.
You get more
Yeah,
stuff?
come on, this is a little bit more than that. Alright, this is back in Sirach chapter 2 and verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, so that's why it's very imperative for us to abide in the vine, man. All right, sticking to the Lord, cleaving onto him, man. Okay, because at the by you sticking to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, trying to stick to the word, you get that wisdom you need, you get that understanding you need, and when all hell breaks loose, the Lord supping with you now, he gonna sup with you then, man. He not gonna just leave you. Here it is in the cool of the day, Lord sup with you, then all hell breaks loose, he leave you high and dry. He not gonna do that, man.
Right.
All right, but you stick to the Lord now, and when all hell breaks loose, the latter end is gonna be a benefit unto you, man.
I got something back here, bro. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Yeah.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, it's beautiful because you see how it says kept, which is a past tense word, man.
Right.
Which means you had to be doing this for a while, man. You had to be keeping the words of the Lord, man. Before all hell breaks loose, you do that, man. When all hell breaks loose, the Lord's gonna keep you, man. It only makes sense, man. Okay?
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right, I can just say that's everybody, including the elect. Everybody has to go through Jacob's trouble in the hour of temptation, which really is when they make the MOTB mandatory.
Yep.
But it's already kicked off with this whole world, I'll say this whole world health crisis thing that's going on. All right, because a lot of people have lost their job and stuff like that. Because you know, in order for you to keep your job or whatever, to keep your livelihood, your car and all of that, you're gonna have to take it. The same thing with the MOTB.
Right. For a point in time, you had to take this. Now it ain't really mandatory no more for you to be doing all that extra shit that they wanted you to do a few months ago, man.
Okay.
But nonetheless, man, you see how a lot of people compromised their integrity, man.
Yep.
All right, they wanted to work. They were in fear that they might not enter into a store anymore, so they went to go get the job, man.
That shit was a trial run.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but the brothers who had been keeping the word of the Lord, when the juice trial run happened, we was good, man. Brothers still kept their job, man. And the brothers who had to forfeit their job, immediately the Lord took care of them, man.
Yeah, I say I lost my job, but I got a better job.
You see, call on him like I spell shine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Hey, this is, you got one?
Oh no, that's what
Hey, this is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sisters, or father or mother or wife or children or lands, for my name's sake shall receive an 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Okay, so you got to forsake these things. Really, you got to put, basically, that the last verse there is telling you, in verse 30, many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Basically, you got to put yourself in all your desires last, man. If you want to be first, man. Okay, you want to be the greatest, you got to put yourself down, man. Okay, you got to put your desires, your wants, got to constantly be a sacrifice, man. Okay, all right, which we have great examples in the scriptures of that. All right, and great examples in our apostles and elders, great millstone, man. There are brothers that are out there on highways and byways with heavy infirmities, man. Okay, all right. You would think, all right, shit, damn. You know, somebody, a regular person, a person of a carnal mind would be like, man, you know, I got this going on, I got that going on. I'm not gonna go preach the word. I'm not gonna be charitable. I'm not gonna be this, that, and the third, man. Okay, but you got men out there that's out there suffering. Brothers catching all type of hell right now, man, across the globe, man. Okay, brothers catching the hell, but they out there, man. Okay, still being charitable, still doing this, still doing that, man. Okay, so that the theme is what you gotta forsake you. Okay, you gotta forsake your desires, you gotta forsake your wants and your comforts to receive 100-fold, man. So if you want to sit on that throne and be with Yahushua, man. Okay, have that preeminence with Yahushua, you gotta put yourself down, man. Same way he was, man. That's the only way.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciple, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. All right? And that's basically what it is, man. You gotta, again, you gotta put yourself, your desires, your wants on the back burner, man. Just like our Messiah did, man. Okay? Hey, when Yahushua was on the scene, man, what did he say? He said his meat was to do the will of his Father, man. That was all his mindset was, man. He didn't care about what he had going on. It was probably hella bitches that it was a lot of females that was following him, man. It could have been on his mind, let me just go deal with one of these females, man. Let me go do this, let me go do that. But it was none of that, man. Right?
Father's
It
business.
was about his father's business, man. Because at the end of the day, he knew that with him denying himself and putting his father's work first, all that he desired, he won't get, man. Come on, man.
That's how you know that's the Yahushua is King Solomon, because what he asked for from the Father, man.
Yeah, he actually
He gave him the wisdom, and then he then by default he got everything else.
That's right.
And that's the spirit that he was truly in when he came as Yahushua.
That's right.
Come on, bro.
And because he already knew what happens, he was the wisest man, still fell from the woman, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why he didn't deal with women.
Right. God, hey, this is just the word for deny in the Greek. Okay, Strong's G 532. Play it real quick.
Strong's G 533.
533. Aparneomai. Okay, it says to deny. Okay, it says to affirm that one has no acquaintance or connection with someone, to forget oneself, lose sight of oneself and one's own interests. Okay, to deny utterly, to disown, to abstain, to deny, man. Okay, and that's what it is, man. That's how you gotta be in the faith if you want to attain life. It says, "Unless a man deny himself and follow me, you cannot be my disciple." If man won't follow me, you gotta deny yourself, man.
Yep.
Period. That's how it goes.
You can't love mother, father, brother, sister, even your own life. You got to put all that aside, man. For the furtherance of the ministry, man. For the furtherance of building this spiritual temple that's going on, man.
Right, and that's a daily thing. That's not something you do that on Saturday,
Right.
or whenever your brothers go out to teach.
I done denied myself for 3 months.
Right.
So now this month I'm not gonna deny my man. It ain't like that.
That's not how I go. That's not how I go, man. And with certain kings in Israel that thought that, that at first he was doing good, but then, he went left. The Lord was not dealing with that. The Lord is not working with that bullshit there, man. Okay, you got to be all the way in from day one to the end, man.
That's it.
And when you fall short, you got to get your ass back up and do it again.
That's right.
Okay, if you want to make it to the kingdom.
That's it.
Yeah, I got something real quick. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." It's plain and simple, man. You love these things. That what the Lord say? He said, "Forsake all." If you don't forsake all, it's going to be taken from you anyway. So you might as well be in the mindset of forsaking it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's on point.
Because if you don't forsake it, then you're not going to be willing to give it up when that time comes, and you're going to, I don't know, you're going to be kind of iffy about it. But if you already got it in your mind, say, you know what, the Lord said, hey, this could be taken from me, then you're already prepared for it, man.
Right. And you forgot that Deuteronomy 28 is playing out still?
Right.
This shit, you don't got the mind to forsake it. It's not yours in the first place. You're in another man's land.
Right.
Okay? And really, ultimately, everything belongs to the Most High. So if the Most High roll up on you and say, "I want this,"
You gotta give it to him.
you gotta give it up, bro.
He give it, then he take it away.
Right.
Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Bro, that's how I go, man. Okay? I want that. That means you gotta give it up, man.
No hesitation, bro.
Ain't always supposed to be the wife of the Lord?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You try to come on your woman. I want some intimacy right now. No. What?
All right.
You gonna find you another bitch?
Get rid of it. Just get rid of it.
I want you to cook this for me right now. Nah. You gonna find somewhere else to eat, man. That's how women end up getting dropped, and the next thing you know, he got two side mistresses and shit. That's how that happens, man. The Lord will replace your ass, man.
That's right.
Verse 16 says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh," like brothers we went into, look, it don't matter but what you like and what you don't like, or how you feel about anything, or what your lust is. Because brothers, have things they like, more than other things. But at the end of the day, you should know, look, that's not a priority, man. That's just the lust of the flesh. It don't pertain to the spiritual things that we actually need. It says the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. So hey, we need the things of the Father. Everything else is the worldly shit, man, which ain't gonna get you salvation, man. It's gonna be ultimately, if you live here in America, it's all gonna be destroyed anyway.
Right.
Right. And really, any of the worldly things that the Lord give you, that's really supposed to be for the edification of the body.
Yep.
Okay? When you read in Exodus and Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Moses telling the children of Israel, put up a collection for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bring the talents of shekels of gold for this.
Find a person who gonna do the artwork.
The artwork, the needlework, the cunning woman, the cunning man that know how to sew the tapestry. You know what I'm saying? Take your earrings off and melt it down for this. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go, man. The things the Lord provide for us in the tangible, that's supposed to be flipped for the ministry, man. That's how it goes, man.
And what happens when you hold back? Well, look at Ananias and
Sapphira.
They dropped dead immediately. Because they held back, because they just in case it don't work out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We'll go hide that over there. Right. And the Lord sees all, man. They're like what Peter said, you had not lied to me, you lied to the Holy Spirit.
That's right, that's right. And I wanted to mention, because you remember we was talking on the way up, it was talking about that, and it was like, those things, if you really look at it, our talents is what? That the Lord gives you. So you're supposed to, and what the Lord said, man, you're supposed to flip those talents, man. So everything the Lord gives you in the tangible, you're supposed to really be putting it towards the ministry, man. Lord give you a woman, that's supposed to really help you so you can help further the ministry, man.
That's right.
They ain't supposed to be slowing you down, man. What type of shit is that, man?
They're supposed to be making all things common, man.
Yeah.
If you're good at something that could help the brotherhood, then what are we putting it in your back pocket? You know, I'm not gonna say nothing about that because man, it's part. The Lord made you good at it for a reason, shit. Right. Now, if it's you know, some brothers is good at things that are not gonna help the ministry, then that's when you be like, all right, that's not gonna help anything. You know what I'm saying? Then that's cool. But if it's something that you can bring towards this ministry, you know, help the brotherhood, or hell, maybe it is something that you don't necessarily see it as it can help the bodyhood, but hey, it might come in handy sometime for a brother somewhere somehow, you know. But it's all spiritual things at the end of the day, man. That in the sense, when I mean that you have to be able to see it spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta be looking like it's like a business owner, man. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, all right, you gotta be looking at your assets and how they can benefit the enterprise as a whole, man. Right. Okay. All right, that's how it goes, man. All right, and even his disciples, man, they had a few loaves of bread and fish left.
Made that work.
Okay, and then they flipped it for the whole people that was following them, man.
And look at the main disciples, the first ones that Yahushua got, Peter, Andrew, James, John. What was their profession? They were fishermen. Right. So it was easy for them to understand being fishers of men. They already had the concept down of being patient and fishing. Right. And this is the script, you know, this labor is likened unto fishing. Fishers of men, right? I've said many fishers, the brother read it earlier. Well, that's why they were so quick to understand it, because, oh shit, well, we've been fishers all the time. We get the concept of, they got it. They got the concept. They had to be patient. You know, they had to, outside had to work with them because they were still, like the Apostle said, they were still on a low level. But they understood that concept, you know. But what, that was something of the world. And they continued to use it because when Yahushua came to them, what were they doing? They were fishing, out in the water fishing. You know, so they didn't just drop. Yeah, they dropped their nets and followed Yahushua, but they didn't just say, I'm never fishing again. They were good at it. Obviously, that was their occupation.
I had a real quick one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit without. For to one is given by the Spirit of the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, and to other interpretations of tongues. For all these workers that one, in one and the same Spirit, dividing every man several as he will.
Basically, everybody got their own particular gifts, man.
Right, it's used for the benefit to profit withal, which the word to profit withal. Okay, when you go into it,
Strong's G 4851.
Synphero. Okay, so that sounds like synchronism. Okay, to symphony. All right, like you have a harmony. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it says to bear or bring together. To bear together or at the same time to carry with others, to collect or contribute in order to help.
It was like the brother said, a symphony. If one motherfucker's playing this tune and another mother, it's not gonna be in sync. It's not gonna come together. If it comes together, though, it's gonna sound precise, a masterpiece. You know. That's why we're supposed to be one of one mind. But what we're one body, but we all got different operations, so to say. Right. The pinky don't do what the nose do.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It's a 12 verse. Yeah. Verse 12, as the body is one and have many members, and all the members of one body being being many are one body, so also with Mashiach. All right, so we're all like one body, man. All right, the toe can't work without the foot can't work without the toes. The legs can't work without the feet. The head can't, without the arms. All right, like the brother was saying, all brothers have different gifts that may be good at different things, but at the end of the day, it all works together for the ministry.
Right, that's a mindset. And Paul's trying to put them in a certain mindset because the Corinthians was not in that mindset. They each had their own particular gifts and they were boasting one against another. I'm a Paul, I'm a Apollos. You know what I'm saying? I got this gift, I got that gift. Why you ain't on this level? Got women teaching. Shit. His whole shit was out of fucking order. I know this, I know that. I do this better, I do that. That's bullshit, man. If you got certain talents and gifts, you're supposed to be looking at, okay, how do I use that to help benefit the next person? Okay, it's supposed to come together like a body, man. Okay, all right, that's how it goes, man. Now imagine if you know what I'm saying, if somebody tried to punch you, and instead of you reflexively your nervous system and your hands reflexively trying to block your face from the punch, the hands just said fuck that. I'm doing me. I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to grow his own hands shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Hey, your ass gonna get knocked the fuck out, man. But reflexively, the Lord assigned the body. Okay, the eye see it, gonna send the signal to the nervous system, and now you're gonna block the punch.
And it's working your whole body's working in unison. Your legs moving, your hips, your head, you got a head.
Now you bobbing, weaving and shit. The flight, the kick, the adrenaline, and getting pushed, blood pumping fast, and now you throwing blows back.
Just like something as simple as the hairs on your skin and your eyelashes, man. They all play important parts. Without eyelashes, you know how much fucking debris would be flying into your eye, man?
Right.
All right? That's the first defense for your eyeballs, man. Your eyelashes, man.
Right. Your boogers.
Yeah.
Your nose hair.
That shit pulls out all the bacteria.
Your tonsils.
Yeah.
But he still want to remove your tonsils.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even have tonsils. That's a main defense for your immune system. Shit, you still got me. Removed my tonsils when I was a little kid. No wonder my ass was always in the hospital growing up and shit. Yeah, that motherfucker fucked me up.
You gonna get paid back for that, man.
To that doctor. I'm pretty sure it was eating money. Hey, but real quick, if one thing goes, let's say that you gotta cut an arm off, then that means the rest of the body, like we were talking yesterday, you got to know your lot. You got to know what you're good at. Because if not, then how you going to pick up slack or how they going to know to pick up your slack? If you know what I'm saying? So the arm know it's an arm, damn it. They don't try to fucking piss for you. You know what I'm saying?
I want to piss now.
Right. Yep. It's one body, man. All right, we gotta we in this thing together, man.
That's right.
All right, now granted, we gotta work out our own salvation, but part of working out your own salvation, okay, is being there for the body, man. Being there for the brotherhood. I wish I said what? That's how you shall know. That's how shall all men know that you are my disciples and love that you have one towards another, man. Okay. All right, because we ain't seen Yahweh shine in this flesh, man. We ain't seen the Most High, man. Okay. All right. The representatives of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua on earth. What is the members of the elect, man? Okay, so how you treat them and how you deal with them, that's going to be a reflection of whether or not you love the Heavenly Father or not. Okay, and whether or not you're obedient to the faith or not. Okay, because how can you love the Most High whom you have not seen and you don't love the brother of Jesus?
Right.
It makes you a liar.
It makes you a murderer. You're a murderer, you're a liar.
Hated his brother is a murderer.
Yeah, because let's say if you you got something that's necessary to further and build the ministry, and you withholding it, man, that really shows that even though you might, wordplay, say I love my brothers, I love the Lord, your actions speak louder than your words, man. That just shows how much you really do not love the ministry, man. You don't love the brotherhood, you don't love the Lord, man. All right, just off of something so simple as that, man.
It says work on your own salvation.
But it's crazy because when Lloyd mentioned that, something popped in my head. Football, right? I used to play football. Football is overall is a team sport, but guess what? It's individual. Everybody has their assignment that they have to do to make sure the team wins.
That's how you work your own.
Come on, man.
Doing your part.
Right.
Quarterback through it.
Right.
Yeah, I wish I had men around him helping him.
Yeah.
Right, and he was helping. He was helping them.
them.
Exactly.
Well,
So
part of working out your own salvation. Don't you understand? Salvation is a family affair.
Yeah.
like, we the only one saved.
Nah, working when you read in Philippians chapter 2 and it says work out your own salvation, it's talking about brotherly love and kindness and obedience, man.
That's how you work it.
That's how you work it, man. The Lord said, I will have mercy and not sacrifice, man. The Lord don't give a damn you go to the temple, how many motherfucking times you go to the temple and give how many lamb, and the Lord don't give a damn. What about how you treat the man next to you?
And like you mentioned earlier, it's not just about coming out here and anybody can come out here screaming at the top of their lungs and quote Bible scriptures. Yeah, what happens when the camera's off though? That's the true, the true measure, you know. Yeah, because obviously you got to do that, you know, teach, you know, well at least our lot, you know, prophet's lot, it's the prophet side. But what happens when the camera's off?
Evangelists, teachers. Well, what happens again? Like what you say, Slocky. What happens when the camera's off?
You a nigga? Do 6 days a week, but then on Saturday you captains, you know, Israel.
Perfect Hebrew, man. Yeah. Perfect Israel.
I don't give a damn. You know, how many times you go out to camp a week, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? How you put up videos and no, the Lord don't give a damn. The Lord care about a daily sacrifice, man. Okay. All right. Scripture say today, if you will hear my voice, harden not your hearts, as in the provocation. Okay, as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, where your fathers proved me, okay, and tempted me and saw my works 40 years, man. Was I grieved with that generation, man? The Lord was pissed off, man. Because Jake didn't want to have faith, they didn't want to be obedient. One moment they trying to be down, next moment they ain't down. Right. One moment they believe, next moment they don't believe. One moment, Moses, we love you, next moment, Moses, you know.
Talking shit.
Then when Moses died, everybody cried, oh, Moses, all this dumb ass shit. But when he was alive, y'all ready to talk shit. Talking shit. What? Wow, bro. Jake don't know what they want, man.
And the Lord told us that stiff-necked people,
Yep.
hard-headed, you know what I'm saying?
Impudent.
God damn.
And if it ain't our people, then Israel don't exist.
Yeah, right. It definitely is these niggas, man.
I got a quick piece of that.
Go ahead.
This 2 Genesis chapter 1 verse 10. Y'all started at 9. How long shall I forbear them unto whom I have done so much good? Many kings have I destroyed for their sake. Pharaoh with his servants and all the powers I have smitten down. All the nations have I destroyed before them. In the east I have stretched the people to 2 provinces, even to Tarshish and Sidon, and have slain all their enemies. Speak thou therefore to them, saying, thus saith the Lord, I led you through the sea, and in the beginning gave you a large and safe passage. I gave you Moses for a leader and Aaron for a priest. I gave you a light in the pillar of fire, and great wonders have I done among you. Yet have you forgotten me, saith the Lord. And that's pretty much like brothers going into that history about when we was coming out of the wilderness and all that. And like how quick they was so flip floppy, you know. 1 minute they be cool. The next minute, damn, Moses, you brought us out here. At least in Egypt, we had the herbs, we had the fish, we had all that we could eat. You brought us out here just to kill us. Like, why you brought us out here? And they just see the miracle. The Lord just parted the sea,
right,
and all this stuff, and they still were like, man, that ain't what have you done for me lately?
Right.
Now they attitude.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's
And
like,
that's going to show you Jake ain't have no faith, bro, because it's like, bro, yeah, the Most High had you survive all of that, perform all those miracles, and you left Egypt with cattle, bro.
Right, yeah, come.
Really what it was.
Riches, bro.
Right,
They
riches.
borrowed
They
everything from their neighbors,
said
man.
they spoiled the Egyptians.
I'm saying, so you had things to eat, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Your ass just wanted to rely on Pharaoh, bro.
And the Lord gave him angels bread. Man.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you niggas wanted flesh, he gave you enough flesh to do.
And the niggas
Came out your nostrils.
Exactly. There's so much
Still
love
complaining.
out their damn ears.
Still complaining.
Still complaining, man. That's Jake, man.
So how much more now when they don't get those signs and
Right.
those miracles, man? Not yet anyway, but then they still ain't gonna believe. You know? Just like they didn't believe the outside himself doing miracles, you know?
Right.
It just ain't for him.
Right,
That's all
right.
we just-
That's all.
Hey, like we said earlier, salvation is a team effort, man. Okay, that's not just you do it on your own. No, man. This is a body, man. Okay, all right. It's a family. This is a family affair, man.
And I always tell Lloyd and some brothers down there, Hey, you look at a family household, man. You got what? You got children. There's always a child that can't reach the cereal that's on top of the fridge, man. What are you gonna do? He gonna go find help, man. So imagine if the older brother, the parent, never wanted to help the child out. The child would probably starve to death, man.
Right, yeah.
Or you gonna hurt himself?
Right, hurt himself trying to do it himself. Work out your own salvation, man. Not even cast, man. This shit,
Now that
man.
blood's on you.
Right,
Right.
hey, well, the scriptures tell you what, two are better than one.
Right.
All right. How can one be warm alone? How can two walk together except they be agreed? Okay. And the scriptures tell you what, a joint vine is fixed. Judah and his companions, and Ephraim and his companions, man. Okay, they shall be one in our hands. Scriptures talk about the grafting in of the wild olive tree to the natural olive tree. Okay. The scriptures say what else? Scriptures say the Lord sent out the prophets 2 or 3. Okay, let one speak and the other interpret.
Say where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. Not where you by yourself. Because there where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name.
Right.
There am I in the midst thereof. So you by yourself, yeah, the Spirit is on you. But not like it will be when there's more than one brother, man.
Right, that's why I should tell you to forsake not the assembly, okay, of yourselves, man. Okay, all right, and the scripture what call us what, a sheep, and the sheep are always together. The sheep go astray, that's him. He out there. If a wolf roll up on your ass, that's on you. A lion, a bear, that's on you.
You better hope the shepherd likes you.
You better hope the shepherd likes you.
And remember, you know. Fucking remember.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The shepherd knows all his sheep by name, and they know his voice. So if you ain't his sheep, you don't know. I don't know whose sheep that is.
Yeah, that might be a goat over
there.
Yeah. Look at that.
Buster.
Shit. Yeah, God.
Yeah, it's not lying.
Okay. I guess it goes out.
All right, cool. Brother wanna- All right, so with that, we pray this lesson was edifying. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakabadash.
Give honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, no doubt, and rule well. Peace and safety to you brothers pushing the truth and sincerity through our brothers of the road. With that, we want to shout, Shalom.
Shalom.
City elect.
Shalom.